Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to study how to find mean of a set of data. Here I am going to explain question number 16 part C in your summer packs class 7th. So let's read the question first. Find the mean of the following set of data. You have to find out the mean of the data that is given here. So first the let's read the question. 72, 64, 56 and 48. These are four quantities that are given here and you have to find the mean of these quantities. So to find out the mean, we have a formula here. What is the formula? For finding out the mean, we have to find out first sum of the quantities. Sum of the quantities means you have to add these four quantities, and number of quantities means you have to count how many quantities are given. So here there are four quantities, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you have to divide it with 4. First we are going to find out sum of quantities. So for sum of quantities you are going to write all the quantities with plus sign. So 72 plus 64 plus 56 and plus 48. Now what we are going to do, we are going to add all of these, and after adding all of these we got 240. And the total number of quantities are 4. As you already know, we have already counted 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we are going to divide it with 4. 240 divided by 4 is 60. 4 1 times 4, 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 6 times 24 and 0 comes as it is. So your answer will be 60. Now let's move towards the next part of part C. Part 2 is similar to part 1, and here there are I think 7 quantities, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, there are 7 quantities. So what you are going to do, you are going to write the formula of mean, that is sum of quantities divided by number of quantities. So what you are going to do, you are going to write all these quantities with plus signs first to find the sum of the quantities, and then you have to divide them with 7 because there are 7 quantities. And when you are going to add the quantities, the answer will be 210, and you are going to divide it with 7. So 210 divided by 7 is 30. Now part 3 is a little different from that. Here part 3 reads the mean score of 3 students is 74. So they have already found the mean of the score or marks of 3 students, which is 74, and now they are talking about some fourth student. A fourth student scored 58. Now there is some separate marks of a fourth student which are 58. What is the mean of score of 4 students? So what you are going to do, you are going to first find out the total score of all the 3 students, not the mean. You have to reverse the formula and you have to find the total marks of these 3 students, and then add the marks of these 4 students, and then find the collective mean of all the marks of all the 4 students. Okay, now the formula, as we have already studied, which is mean is equal to sum of the quantities divided by number of quantities. So we already know what is the sum of what is the mean of these 3 students. So we are going to put this mean here, which is 74, and the number of quantities is 3 because the number of students is 3. So what we are going to do, we are going to write this and this. So I have written 74 in place of mean and sum of quantities as it is, because we don't know what is the sum of quantities, and then we are going to write the number of quantities here, which is 3. So now as the 3 is in division, what we are going to do, this is going to move towards this equal sign, and then it is going to be multiplied with 74. So 74 multiplied by 3 is 222, and sum of quantities, this will be the sum of quantities. Okay, now we have found out the sum of quantities of the score of 3 students. So the total score of all the 3 students is 222. Now what we are going to do, we are going to find the mean of all the 4 students, as the 4 students scored 58. So we are going to add 58 to it to find the sum of quantities of all the 4 students, and then we are going to divide it with 4. So now we are going to write the formula again. Mean is equal to sum of quantities divided by number of quantities, and sum of quantity is the score of 3 students plus the score of 4th student. So 222 plus 58, and the total number of quantities is 4 because 3 students, these are the marks of 3 students, and the 4th student got this mark, so the number of quantities will be 4. Now by adding 222 and 58, the answer will be 280, and we are going to divide it with 4. So after dividing it is 4 1 times is 4, and 4 7 times is 28, and this 0 comes as it is, so the answer will be 70. I hope you understood this question, and in the next video I am going to explain the next part of question number 16.